Good morning, good morning. It is now week 9. The black clouds have gathered over Beaumont, so I'm expecting rain. My mum has gone home, so I'm kind of sad, and I cannot stop sneezing. If you saw last week's video, you'll know that my mum came for the weekend and we had so much fun together. It was really, really nice. She stayed here in the flat with me. I have like a pull-out bed, so she stayed on that. So that was kind of nice. You know, we had dinner together and breakfast together and lunch together and everything. She tried Guinness for the first time. We got to see a big win for the Hammers with the Dublin Hammers in Brannigan, so that was really good. She enjoyed that. We went over the Halfpenny Bridge. We went to Dunleary. We had some Irish coffees, which she wasn't overstruck on, to be perfectly honest. And then she went home yesterday, so I was quite sad to say goodbye to her. This week, I need to really start working on my essay for Perspectives in Irish Writing. It's due on the 30th of November. I have chosen all of the things I'm going to write about. I've got a big selection of library books. I've been doing the things where I go through the indexes and check out all the good passages and stuff, but I just haven't started writing yet because, to be honest, I'm really nervous about it. I haven't written an essay for a long time. I'm 6 years out of my undergraduate degree. I did write some essays when I trained as a journalist, but they were a different kind of work, you know. So I'm a little bit afraid to start, but I know once I start, it'll be better. It's just get started. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the foreseeable, for the next 4 weeks. All these vlogs are going to be is just me going, "Ah!" So enjoy that.
Raindrops keep falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. Said, hey, I didn't like the way he got things done.
Good morning. The weather is absolutely dreadful. It rained all last night, all through the night. It hammered on my little skylight there, so I didn't sleep a huge amount. And it's still raining now, so I think it's going to be not a very nice day to be anywhere but here. I have to go to college because I'm having a meeting with Professor Murphy today about my essay. He was the one who set the question that I chose, so I'm just going to go and have a meeting with him and, you know, talk through my ideas and stuff like that before I actually get stuck into the writing, so I have to do that. I had big plans for today. I was going to go to the library and I was going to go swimming and was going to take myself to the cinema to see this film about the famine, which ends this week. But I'm looking out the window, I'm just thinking, oh Christ, I just want to be here like under a blanket or something. But my first job actually is to go and find his office because I've never been there, so let's hope I can find it by 10 o'clock. Oh my god, what a ghastly morning. I waited about 35 minutes for a bus in the end that eventually didn't come, so I had to move bus stops and get a different line in. So I was a little bit late, but actually Professor Murphy was really nice about it, so that's fine. It went kind of well. He had some good ideas, which is handy, but it does mean changing completely one of the authors that I chose and substituting them out for somebody else who I've never heard of and never read anything by them or about them, so it means back to the drawing board at quite a late stage. I suppose that is what I went for. And it is my first one. I'm not expecting it to be great, and we were even told like everybody's first essay is their worst one, so I don't know how I feel. I do know that I have a coffee, that the rain has cleared up and the weather looks nice now, so I might go and do some Christmas shopping or something and then go home and start to panic. I mean, write.
'Cause crying's not for me, oh. I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worried.
Good evening. It's about 10 to 10 and I absolutely cannot tell you what I've done all day. I did go Christmas shopping and I had a lovely little walk around. I've just pretty much just been panicking about my essay and I haven't really done anything about it. So I think we'll sleep on it and we'll call it tomorrow's problem. But I did get some really cute things, did some, some nice things for Christmas. I thought you might like to see some of the things that I've got. I can't show you everything because, like, obviously my parents and my sister and stuff, they watch these videos, and I don't want to ruin the surprise. But I did get a couple of things that I thought you might like to see. I got this for my nephew. He's 4. I've also got him, the game, the crocodile dentist game, where you pull out the teeth and it snaps like when you random or whatever. But I got him this. It's finger football, and you put the little boots on your fingers, and it has 2 goals, and you flick it like that. And I thought he would really like that. So I got him that to go with his crocodile game. And I got this from Carol's. I don't know whether you can actually see it. It's a little fairy in a jar with some like green leprechaun, like glittery, what do you call it, like foil sprinkle things, for my friend's little girl. She's 7, and I think she'd probably like something like that. She's quite girly and quite sweet, so it's like a little wishing fairy in a jar. So I got her that, and I'll get her something else to go with that. I'm very lucky because I have 3 very, very beautiful children, apart from those 2, my nephew and my friend's little girl, that I wanted to buy presents for, and I bought them all. These are so cute. I bought them all a different kind of Irish rubber duck to play with in the bath. So this little one has a little waistcoat and a hat on, and he's playing a violin. Can you see that? So that one of the children can have that one. This one has a beard. He's a full-blown leprechaun duck. He's quite sweet with the hat and the ginger beard and everything. And then I got this one, which is a duck that's also a sheep. 2 of those children are sort of 3 and nearly 1, I think. So I got them these little woolly hats. This one's green and it has a little sheep on it, and the other one is the same, but it's white. So I think I'm going to give the white one to the little girl and the green one to little Albie. He's nearly 3, I think. And we have a new baby, and I got this. It's a bib, and it says, "A bottle of the house white, please," which I thought was really cute. And also, if you've been watching a while, you might remember when I went to Liverpool, and I went to Liverpool Cathedral, and I spent so much money in there because they had a really nice gift shop, and I bought some like charity Christmas cards. If I'm going to buy Christmas cards, I like to buy, the cancer research ones or Alzheimer's or whatever. But they had these little glittery angels, and I've actually seen them in lots of places since, but I bought loads of them with lots of names on. So this one just says Merry Christmas, and I won't tell you who this is going to go to in case they're watching, but I did buy loads. So that's it really. I can't show you anything else because everything else in the box, this is my Christmas present box, it lives in the big unit with all the other boxes. Everything else is going to be for someone who I know watches these videos, so I can't show you anything else, but I'm really pleased with what I got, and it was a nice way to spend the rest of the morning once I finished panicking. Good evening. Please excuse the state of me, by the way. I've just washed my hair and I was trying to dry it and my face has gone really, really red using the hairdryer. I'm not like really embarrassed or something. So I've had kind of a day and a bit to think about yesterday, what Professor Murphy said, what needs to be done. I'm feeling much better about it, and I'm going to start now. I think I'm going to actually just start writing and see what happens. I think sometimes it's better just to get it written and then get it right afterwards, so that's what I'm going to do. I think that's it for this week really. It's pretty much going to be this, I think, for the next 3 weeks or so. I'm just got to get this thing done, and then once it's done, that's actually the end of term. So I'm here for a few more weeks in December, then there are classes, but then I'll be going home for 2 weeks for Christmas. So it's really rattling on, time is moving on, and it's moving very quickly. So I'm going to be cracking on with that, and I will see you next week. Bye!